How can you know what your ex is feeling and thinking after the breakup? Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And I can tell you what your ex is probably thinking and feeling if I can figure out their attachment style. Now, if somebody's broken up with you, chances are they're some kind of avoidant. Do they have to be avoidant? Could it be somebody that just lost interest in you or something like that because of attraction? Yes. And I can figure out those details sometimes. But in the case of attachment style avoidance, you know, whatever your ex's attachment style is, that's going to give us a clue to what they're thinking and feeling. So if your ex is a fearful avoidant, that is somebody that's combative in arguments, somebody that's been abused or experienced some kind of trauma in the past, and they have trust issues. This is their core wound, is a betrayal wound. They have trust issues. These are the kind of people that go through your phone, or they fight with you to try to figure out. They want to get to the bottom of things right now. They are going to maybe falsely accuse you of stuff in the relationship. They're very kind of worked up and always just ready for some kind of danger to happen to them. If a fearful avoidant has broken up with you, it's because of one or two reasons. All right. Number one, they feel like you're not listening to them. You're not spending enough quality time with them. They feel emotionally abandoned in some way. And the second thing is they feel unsafe. It doesn't have to be both. It could be one or the other. But if you've cheated on them, or they think that you have, or it doesn't mean that you actually hurt them, but if they think that you've hurt them, they'll break up with you. And if you are not communicating with them enough, or if they get triggered in any way that's related to their past trauma, they're going to break up with you. So what a fearful avoidant is thinking and feeling after the breakup is like, man, I really love this person. I want them to swoop in and make this big demonstration of love to me. I miss them so much. I wish things were different. I wish we could be together. They're going to be thinking about you a lot. They're going to still be connected to you, but they're hurting, and they're ruminating on how much you've hurt them. They don't know if they can trust you again. It doesn't mean that you actually hurt them. They could just perceive that you did, okay? But they're thinking and feeling about you, and they're feeling hurt, and they don't know if they can trust you, and their walls are going to be up, and even though they want you to come in and chase them and make them feel loved, they're not going to let you pass the wall. Now, another type of avoidant is the dismissive avoidant. And the dismissive avoidant is going to feel after the breakup that they're feeling stressed out, and they're just trying to run away from you, okay? So the dismissive avoidant is somebody that is going to try not to think about you. Will they think about you? Yes, they will, okay? And they might get into a big depressive rut over everything. But the dismissive one is going to try to avoid and distract any thoughts about you. And they're going to keep this up for probably about 3 months straight. They're going to start drinking. They're going to start hanging out with friends. They might sleep around. They might jump into a rebound relationship, or they'll just work themselves to death, okay? And they will try not to think about you, and that'll usually last for about 3 months. Now, after this period of distraction, their automatic thoughts about you, who they never get over, they never actually process everything and move on from you. Those automatic thoughts will come right back up, and they'll now allow themselves to entertain them because you've left them alone for a certain period of time, and now you're back in the realm of fantasy where it's now safe for them to think about you. Because they're worried about losing their independence, they're worried about commitment and all this stuff, and now you've gone away, they can sit around and start thinking and feeling about you. They think that, it's not that you're not the right person for them, but they think that it's just not the right time because they're stressed out. And so they never break up with you because of you. Okay, they might tell you that, they might try to push you away, but they break up with you because you're fighting too much. They're getting stressed out, or they're afraid of commitment, or maybe they go into some kind of depressive rut. And none of that stuff has anything to do with you. Dismissive avoidants think that you're the perfect person. A lot of times they think that there's nothing wrong with you, everything's wrong with them. And when they do think about you, which won't be for a while, they will think about you in this idealistic way. Now, if you want to have me on your side and have some firepower to get your ex back in your back pocket, click into my profile, click this link right here, and set up a call with me. And I want to hear your story, and I'll give you a game plan for getting your ex back. And if you do that call, the cool thing is you can then sign up for my texting program where you can screenshot everything that your ex says, and I can tell you exactly what to say back, and I'll streamline this process for you of getting your ex back.